Good morning, students. In this video, I shall discuss the road map for the topic excretion. Now, here, how this excretion occurs in the different organisms. Now, what is excretion? This will be discussed first. Then, excretion, the process of removal of the toxic waste material from the body of an organism, that is called excretion. Now, this excretion is the one of the most important process in the body of the organisms, because if the toxic materials remain inside our body, then they may cause harm to our body. So that is why this material must be removed from our body continuously and periodically, so that it will not cause much harm to our body. Now, next we shall discuss about the egestion and excretion. What is egestion and what is the difference between the egestion and excretion? The removal of the undigested food materials from the body, that is called egestion. These are the materials of the outside and they are just removed, which are not digested and not absorbed into our body. That is why they are to be removed from the body, and that is called egestion. It is the part of the nutrition or the digestive system. Now, excretion. This is the removal of the metabolic toxic waste. Then what is metabolic toxic waste? Actually, the waste which are produced inside our body during these metabolic processes. For example, during respiration, the carbon dioxide is produced. That is why carbon dioxide is the metabolic waste. During photosynthesis in plants, the oxygen is produced. So that is why oxygen is the metabolic waste. The urea, the ammonia, these are the toxic waste which are produced in our body, and the removal of these toxic waste from the body of the organism, that is called excretion. So that is why egestion and excretion are two different terms, and these are two different processes which are going on inside our body. And sometimes students confuse about this. Now next, how this excretion occurs in the plant. The plants, they perform different metabolic activities. In these metabolic activities, they also produce some toxic waste, like your carbon dioxide during respiration, oxygen during photosynthesis, and water vapor also produced during respiration. So these wastes are the gaseous waste removed through the stomata, and there are some liquid waste like your latex, gum, etc. And sometimes some plants, they also produce some solid waste like graphites. They are also removed from the body either through the stomata or through the lenticels, or they are deposited in the leaves, or they are deposited in the fruits or bark, and they are removed periodically from the plant. We shall discuss in details about this. Now after that, excretion in animals. Normally the animals, they produce different metabolic waste like your ammonia, urea and uric acid. And these are the nitrogenous waste material. And these nitrogenous waste materials are more toxic than the other waste, like your carbon dioxide. So that is why these ammonia, urea and uric acid, they are removed from the body of the organism by specific organ systems. Now this is called the excretory system in animal. And we shall discuss the excretion in amoeba, then the excretion in earthworm, then the excretion in human being. And in case of human being, the toxic waste, mostly the urea, which is produced there in the liver, and this is transported to the kidney and removed from the body by our excretory system, which consists of pair of kidneys, then the ureter, then the urinary bladder, then through the urethra they are removed to the outside. And we shall study in detail about the excretory system in case of human being. Now, the mechanism of excretion, how the urine is produced there inside the kidney, the filtration occurs, the Bowman capsule is there, and after the filtration, the urine is produced and the urine is transported from the kidney to the urinary bladder through the ureter, and they are stored there for some time. After that, they are periodically removed from the body of the human being. This is the mechanism of urine formation and excretion of urine, or removal of the urine from the body. Now after that, the kidney, which is the most vital organ for the excretion process. This kidney sometimes fails due to certain problems, which is called the kidney failure. And when the kidney fails, one kidney can maintain the removal of toxic waste. But if both the kidney are functionless, then at that time the dialysis is required. And there are some dialyzers or the artificial kidneys are there where the blood is normally taken out and the waste materials are normally filtered there. After that the blood is taken into the body again. This is called the dialysis. And the machine by which the dialysis occurs, these are called the dialyzer. And these dialyzers normally they are also called the artificial kidney, where the toxic wastes are filtered by taking the blood to the outside. Now, sometimes if the dialysis fails, sometimes the transplantation of the kidney from other human being is taken. This process is called the transplantation, or it is the organ transplantation, and kidney are the paired organ. That is why one can donate a kidney to another person and he can survive by taking one kidney. So that is why organ transplantation is also nowadays going on. Now this is the last page of this chapter. So that is why these are the important portions which are to be discussed in this chapter. Now this much for the day. I hope this video will be useful for you. If it will be useful for you, then please like it and subscribe for further videos. Thank you.